Okay, so it seems I'm live. So we are going live after a long time, and then there was no video on in this week. I don't know if you have noticed that. In fact, some people have noticed it, and I got so many messages on different platforms about where are the new videos coming up, and then where am I? Why we are not going live? Okay, so let's try to answer that, and then also we have a live session which we normally do in every week. So we'll talk about that. So it's all about question and answer. So let's see how long we can take today's session. So first of all, let me just pick up questions from here as well. I need to see the questions. So where should I go? So yeah, so before going about the questions, where was I? I was busy with training. As everyone knows, I'm also into corporate training. I spend most of my time in corporates as a trainer, yeah, and then as a consultant as well. So this week I was busy with training, and then there are different types of training which we normally go for. There are some trainings which are very what is niche. I mean, so let's say if I take training for training on Spring Framework or Java, there are different type of training. The moment you move towards more of software industry training, for software engineering training, it changes. So yeah, so this week was very hectic. I was busy with training and then meetings. But it was awesome. Tiring week. Maybe next 2 weeks will be not that difficult, and then after that we'll start with videos again. Okay. So just 1 second. Let me just do one thing. Okay. So I hope it's properly visible now. Okay, great. So yeah, so so I was busy with that, and then yes, so new videos will be coming up in next 2 weeks. Yeah, so after 2 weeks we'll be starting with the new videos. So yeah, blockchain videos are coming up. Spring framework videos are coming up. Okay, I'm not sure how audible I am. Uh, Okay, so yeah, so it's probably audible. So if okay, so if you have joined, just join. If you like my live session, hit that like button everyone, and we'll start the questions and answers soon. So let me just take up some questions there. Okay, so I can see so many messages coming up. Let me just pick one. Okay, kaisa hai bro? I'm good. Anup. Okay. Roop says hey there. Ram Prasad says, "Wow, my Java good." Okay, that's great. Say my name, Ronak, Rock. Good. Okay. Vishnu says, "Where do you stay?" I stay somewhere nearby Mumbai, near to Mumbai. It's a Kalyan area. That's where I stay. Saurabh says, "Kaise ho?" Okay, so is it because all these questions are coming back because I'm coming out after a long time? Uh, okay. Hidone says today's video is about. Okay, so this video is more about where was I? And then every week, every Saturday, not every Saturday, every weekend we go live, right? And today is Sunday. Yeah, I was supposed to go live yesterday, but I was quite busy. I came home after a long time, so I was busy with that. Okay, Python is good to make apps. Yes, Android application you're talking about. So if you are going for Android, I would still prefer you go for maybe Java Android applications or Flutter-based applications. Python is not that stable for Android. Okay, where are you working? In my own company, and then yeah. So as a freelancer or a consultant, I different. Okay, where are people spamming? I'm not sure. Okay, I guess I need to take this screen closer so that I can see all the questions. I'm not able to see all the questions now. Okay, so let's see the next question. There's so many questions coming up now, so let me just. AI tutorials, please. No, there will not be any AI tutorials on this platform, at least from my side. Maybe so in future, if I can collaborate with someone who can provide us with the AI tutorials, that will be great. But again, I don't want to take anyone openly to this platform. It's very close to us, right? So uh, I'll try my best to do that. But from my side, I'm not into AI, so I will not even try that. Maybe I should do this. Let's say if I want to learn a new technology. So normally, what we do now is every time you have And every time I want to make a new course, I have to make sure that I'm good with that. I need to be comfortable with that. Example, when we talked about Python, when we talked about Django, so I spent a lot of time understanding those frameworks, not just making the I mean not just working softwares, but also understanding the internals of it. In the same way, if I go for AI in future, I have to make sure that I'm expert in it before making a video. But what if we can do something like this? Let's say if I want to learn a new course, and then uh, I will, instead of waiting for 1 month or 2 months to publish a course, so I will teach whatever I learn. So let's say every day I learn a new topic from that subject, and then I will teach you, not as an expert, but as someone who is learning. Let's try that. That should be fun, right? Okay. How blockchain help in social media app? Okay, now this is tricky because see, blockchain can be implemented in many places, not just for cryptocurrency. You can use it for government purpose. You can use it for hospital purpose. Now, first of all, why do we need a blockchain? So basically, if you have some data online, anyone can change it, right? Example, all the records you have in let's say on government websites, all the information you have on Facebook can be altered, can be changed, can be deleted, right? That's one issue. Second, whatever data you have on Facebook, it can be shared by Facebook to some third party companies. Nothing wrong with that, because when you created the account on Facebook, you agreed that you will share your information with Facebook. But what if Facebook is earning a lot from your data? What if whenever some company asks to Facebook to give your data, they can give. So you have to give the permission. They don't have the permission for your data. Yes, they have your data, but you have to authorize the permission to share your data, and that can be done with the help of blockchain. And then whatever you save on blockchain will be stored for permanent use. Example, if you have your data online, your name, let's say Navin Reddy, and then it is online on blockchain database, no one can change it. Even if you do that, everyone will know that there is some data which has been changed. Okay. Next, how to host JSP. Now, there are different ways of hosting JSP websites, Irfan. One of the way you can use AWS nowadays. In fact, any cloud platform, you can go for AWS, you can go for Google GCP, you can go for what else we have. You can also use Azure. I'm not sure Azure supports Java-based applications, but try that. AWS works, so that's one way. But again, it's a learning curve. So let's say if you want to use AWS, you need to spend some time learning AWS. Otherwise, you can go for local hosting services. Even they work. So try that. Okay. Nivas says, happy to see you online. Same here. Happy to see you, everyone joining today. And even on Sunday, people do take some time out to interact and then understand. Great. So Prasanna says, okay, is it the same Prasanna who's asking for blockchain videos from a long time? So thanks for being on this platform, Prasanna, for a long time. I know I love this type of subscribers who stick to one. I mean, not to one platform, but stick to some platforms, and interacting, understanding what's going on the platform. I mean, also telling what they're expecting. So that's great. So Prasanna says you're next planning in Telusko. So as of now, I'm busy with the trainings. This 3 months, June, July, August, even in September, uh, as a trainer, we are quite busy because we have a lot of new hirings, and then we need to train a lot of people. So these are busy months. But yeah, after that, once I complete this training, I will start with blockchain again, and then there are certain things to work on, Spring Framework, and then some certain projects. But yeah, on Telusko platform, it will be blockchain. Okay. Next question. Okay, so this one says, can you tell me how to convert Java project into exe format? To be honest, I had the same question when I was doing my graduation. When I was doing BSc ID, I guess, yeah, BSc ID, we were working on the project, and it was my first Java project. After that, we have worked on many, but that was the first one. And every time you work on your first project, it's quite exciting because you don't know anything, right? You what you know is a language. You know there are certain frameworks to work on. You know the requirements, and the problem starts when you, okay, let's say you have done with the project, you have built the entire project, and now you want to deploy it to the client machine. I mean, of course, it's a website. There will be different approach. If it is a standalone application, you have a different approach. And we know we all are working on we all are working on Windows, and of course Windows supports exe format. So of course, if you want to build your own project, you need to have exe. But we don't do that, right? Yes, there are certain. So if you just go to online and if you say, "Hey, convert my Java project to exe," they will do it. So basically, what we do is in Java we create jar file, which is jar, and then on these websites they will ask you to, okay, so if you have a jar, you can just convert that into exe. But then don't do that. Don't You don't have to create exe to execute your application. The best way is you can create a executable jar file. So if you are using Eclipse, NetBeans, in NetBeans as well, you have an option. So if you can just go to, okay, I forgot where the option is, but in the menu, if you can see, there should be something build project or generate build, generate jar, something like that. It will give you executable jar file, which you can execute. Okay, don't create exes. Doesn't make sense. Okay, I hope you're enjoying. Let me just hit that like button, everyone. I'm not seeing much of like buttons because that's what motivate me to go online every time. It's a uh, okay. So I need your motivation, guys. It's Sunday, so I need Sunday motivation. Okay, so next question. I want to go Android. Tell me how will go. Okay. So Alan, if you want to learn Android, the best thing is first you have to learn a language. So depend upon how you want to start. Maybe you can start with Java. So you can build a Android application using Java, or you can go for Flutter. So if you want to be on both side, iOS and Java, and iOS and Android, both the apps, then Flutter will be helpful. There's one more way you can go for React Native, but I would suggest you to start with Java because that's very famous. You can also start with Flutter. And if you want to use Flutter, the language you have to learn is Dart. So Dart is a language, and then Flutter is a platform. In fact, I can see one more question there, which is Dart. So I'm answering both. So Dart is a language using which you can work on Flutter. It's an amazing language, and if you know Java, if you know C Sharp, it is much easier to learn Dart. So I was just going through some code on Dart, and then I loved it because it's almost the same as. In fact, if you know object-oriented programming, it's easier to switch between these languages. So yeah, that's how you can start. So start with Java first, and then install Android Studio and start coding. That's how you learn. Okay, so keep your hand dirty or make your hand dirty. Okay, Ayush says 600K subs soon. Yay! Okay, so it's on the way. Numbers doesn't matter at this point now, because once you cross around 1 lakh subscribers, 2 lakh subscribers, after that number doesn't matter. But yes, it feels good to get so many subscribers. What's important for me is not the number count of subscribers, but the number of views. How many people are actually watching my videos, and we are almost crossing 60 million views. That's amazing for my side. I feel good when I look at the views than subscribers, because subscribers are known entities, and views are unknown, right? Because I don't know who is watching, and then are they even subscribing. But that's great. And then the messages from your side, every time I receive a message, as a YouTube comment, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, it feels good. Yes, I may not be able to reply your messages, but I do see a lot of your messages. It's almost impossible to reply to everyone. So that's the thing. Okay. Next question. It's runnable jar. That's right. So executable jars are runnable jars. Yeah. Okay. Akash says you're not answering me, but Akash, I can't see your question. The only thing is I can see so many questions, so it's difficult to track there. Okay, I can see. Oh, okay. Any plans for AWS tutorials? So I don't know if you have seen the channel. We have so many videos on AWS. You can, I mean, we have so many modules on AWS, right? So of course I will not be able to do everything, but yeah, we have some videos on Beanstalk, how to use CodeStar, so you can try it out. In fact, we also have video on RDS, Amazon RDS, but not all. C++ video, no, I'm not into C++ as of now, and it's been a long time I've worked on C++. It's not that I don't want to make videos on C++, it's just that we don't have much time because there's so many things lined up, blockchain is lined up, and there's so many videos available for C++ online, so you can refer that. Okay. Your Django tutorials are very helpful. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, so in fact, I have seen some issues in the comment section about Django. Yes, maybe the steps was not that is somewhere the steps were not easy. Uh, so when you watch videos online, doesn't matter which platform you choose or which channel you choose. Uh, you should have the video open and then don't just watch it, because when you watch the video, yes, you will not be able to grasp everything. Also practice it, and if you get stuck somewhere, let's say I was not able to show all the steps or I missed some steps, so search it. Every time you get an error, that's a new learning for you. Solve the error, just copy the error, go to Google, and then we have this amazing website which is Stack Overflow. It will help you, right? And then there's one more important thing. So apart from the courses and the comments, I have seen some points about the speed at which I speak. Yes, that's my natural speed. Yeah, I'm working on it. I should be speaking slower. But if you have already we have already uploaded so many videos. If you want to make it slow, just make sure that on YouTube we have this amazing option. You can play with the speed of the video, right? So you can just change that. Okay. In fact, I have seen so many. Some people, they watch my video in 2x. I don't know how they understand it, but yeah, they do it. Okay. Next question. What is the future of Java? It has a good future. In fact, every time I go live, we have this default question. Yes, Java is a good future. And if you know Java, you can switch to other language as well very easily. Okay. Haven't you thought about making tutorials on Laravel? No, I'm not into PHP as I mentioned. It's I'm not Rajnikant to know everything and to make videos on everything. But yes, I should be because it's a learning platform. So may not be from my side. I would ask some of my colleagues if they can do it. That will be awesome, right? Okay. I just saw one question which talks about you're not replying to my question. It's here. Deepak says you're not answering me, sir. Please. My question is how to create container at runtime in Python. Okay, so that's I'm not sure. As I mentioned, I'm not much into Python as of now. I'm still making basic projects. I'm not reached to that containers part. Okay, Mohammed says your speed is perfect, sir. Please don't change. Okay, so that's one positive comment which I got about my speed. Okay. I know it normally happens. I don't know if when I do live training, is it the case? I need to ask to my participants for sure. But the moment you look at a camera, your speed increases by default. Nowadays it's okay for me. I normally imagine my participants in front of a camera. Even if I'm looking at the camera, I feel that you're sitting somewhere watching on mobile phone, watching a laptop. But yes, it happens. When you look at the camera, you tend to speak faster. Okay. Answer me, please. Shivam says, what an undergraduate do to learn machine learning? There's so many courses available for machine learning nowadays. If you can go to Coursera, edX, Pluralsight, there's so many courses available for machine learning. So the best thing would be go to any course, watch the basic videos. Don't go for paid course initially. Go for free courses, and understand the prerequisites, because they do talk about prerequisites. If you want to go for machine learning, these are the things you need, and if you know them, that's great. Start with machine learning, and once you feel confident, okay, so this is what I want to learn, then go for paid courses. Uh, so that's one thing you can do. Okay, answering Java is not enough. Please say about data science. The thing is, you have to understand this. Okay, so my main thing is Java, so I work on Java from a long time. Uh, so I will talk about Java a lot. May not be about machine learning and data science, so can't help. And I don't want to give you any wrong suggestions or tips. So that's why. Okay, Python Django with dynamic data with everything. Okay, now that's okay. So now we are going for the customized course. Okay, I can't do that as of now. Reply, how can I start my computer journey? Okay, so when I say computer journey, it means you want to learn computers, how to use computers, or how to be an IT professional. So let me just go with the second one, how to be IT professional. Initially, when you want to get into this field, and I've seen so many people directly jump into programming, they feel, hey, let's learn programming and you're done. That's not the case. So the first thing is you need to understand how computer works, how CPU works, how RAM works, and once you understood the basic hardware configuration, then learn about softwares, how powerful they can be, read some articles about how different application works, and then once you get gist of computers, how everything works internally, externally, then learn about programming. Okay, so you can start with Python or C, that's your choice. Build some applications, learn about database, learn about networks, and then the most important thing is understanding the basic architecture of software. I've seen so many people, they don't know how to design softwares. I mean, they are good with coding, but it's not just about coding, right? It's also about converting the user problem into solutions. And what else? Let me just check if the code is good. Okay, yeah. So audio is good. And that's how you go. So once you reach to that level, you automatically understand what you're going to learn more and next. Okay, make a video tutorial on Docker. Yeah, that's on the list, Weber. And Weber, I've seen you everywhere, most of the platforms. Uh, and that's great, Weber. You do spend good amount of time with YouTubers. That's great. Uh, okay, should I learn PySpark or Scala? I'm not sure about PySpark because I've not seen that. Scala is good. It's fast, at least. And it works on JVM. JVM is the ultimate thing. Um, okay. Java new features. Yes, I'm planning to make some videos on Java 12, maybe. Yeah, let's see. Okay, Flutter or React? I would say Flutter. It's amazing. Abhishek says excellent contents. Oh, thank you so much. That's great. Okay, way to code. Answer me, please. Engineering or BSc IT? Okay. Now, which one to choose? I was there. I was there in your shoes at that point. So when I completed my 12th standard, I have given the exam which everyone gives. The CET exams. Not for IIT. It was for I guess for Maharashtra. Yeah, so I've given CET and I got good marks. I could have taken admission in any engineering college, but then there was one issue. Not any engineering college. Okay, so at least the tier 2 colleges. There was one issue. That was fees. Now, if you compare the fees for engineering and BSc IT, there's a huge difference. I went to BSc IT because fees was high for engineering, and it was good. When I started with BSc IT, it was basically an experiment for me. So when I wanted to go for engineering, but the fees was high, but still I thought let's try with BSc IT because there was still 15 days to take admission in engineering. I thought let me just spend 15 days in BSc IT. I took the admission, and you can cancel admission anytime, and you will get at least 80% money back if you cancel the admission in 10 or 15 days. I did that. I took the admission in BSc IT, and when I saw the curriculum, it was almost same as engineering, not everything, but yeah. So 3 years content was same almost. So I went for BSc IT. I'm not sure if it was a good step from my side, because most of the companies, they don't prefer people from BSc IT. If you're an engineer, you'll be preferred. But after BSc IT, I did my master's MSc IT, so it went well for me. So you can imagine, this is BSc IT, this is engineers, and then this is MSc IT. So okay, I don't want to compare engineers or MSc IT, but yeah, you get that master degree with you. So okay, next question is, Java is still good for Indian job? Yes, why not? Okay, so okay, please, okay, make a video on IoT with Python. Okay, I'm not into IoT. Okay. What do you prefer for APIs, Jenkins or Spring? Jenkins or Spring? Why you have to give an option between Jenkins? There are two different things, right? Jenkins is a pipeline. Spring is a framework. So I prefer Spring. Building API with Node and Express is quite easy. Yeah, I mean Node is easy. In fact, the entire mean stack is great. But I prefer Spring because most of the applications which I've worked on use a Spring, and then when I go for training, they also prefer Spring. So that's your choice, the way your project is designed. So there are certain things which only Java provides, Spring provides. So if you want to go do that, go with that. Okay. Any tutorial on MuleSoft? Not into MuleSoft. Maybe I will try to collaborate with someone who will do that. Okay. So any freshers job is there for Python? Please help me. Okay, that's one issue which I've saw with Python. If you are fresher and if you're joining a company, they might ask you to learn Java because that's everyone is using. But if you're joining a startup which works with Python, then of course you will get a job. You have to find it. You have to find it. Okay. Where Python is used for electronic student. Electronic student. Not sure. Okay. Where do you live in Kalyan? Somewhere in Kalyan. Somewhere in Kalyan. Okay. Uh, okay. How blockchain helped in backend apps? So basically, if you want to store your data permanently, and if you and what else? If you can also build backend applications. Maybe at this point it's not that stable, but soon it will be. You can build backend applications, mostly for data security, mostly for stability. Try it out. Okay, from Bangladesh. That's great. From India. So we are from same city. That's great. Maybe we could meet someday somewhere without knowing where we stay. Okay. So normally I do travel Kalyan Station. Normally I go to Tandoori Chai to have my tandoor chai. So we can meet somewhere. Or maybe in Kharagpura Circle. Okay. Next. Please upload interview questions for freshers. Yeah, that was I was thinking for some time. Let me just try it. Okay, I'm seeing so many mails now. Okay. Yeah. How you're learning yourself for new softwares. Okay, so how I learn new technologies or courses. It's very easy actually. First you have to be sure that you want to learn it. You need to have some deadlines. You need to have some motivation to learn the technology and some reason. So let's say I want to learn about AI. There's no motivation for me to learn AI now. There's no deadline for me for to learn AI now. Even if I start, I might not be able to complete it. In fact, I started with Swift language for iOS. I spent my 15 days learning Swift iOS. But it was not helpful for me because I just learned it and I was not able to implement that, so of no use. So first, if you want to learn something new, make sure that you want to learn it, and there should be a reason. Because I learned some technologies just to teach on YouTube. So there's a reason for that. I learned some technology because that's what project demands. Some technology because we get to training on that. So you need a reason for that. Second is deadlines. So mention that you want to learn something in 21 days, and you'll be able to do that. You may not be able to be an expert, but at least you can work on those technologies. That's how I do. And then everything is available online nowadays. If you can just go to Google, go to YouTube, there's so many videos available. Okay. Okay, this is amazing question. Which cars you have? Nothing. I don't have a car. I believe in public transport, but yes, there are certain things I may need to buy a car soon. But as of now, I don't have a car because I was a big. I used to believe in public transport, or you can say I was not having any money. So no, I used to believe in public transport. In fact, at one point, I did some calculations and I realized Ola and Uber they are much cheaper than owning a car. So I was happy with that. But yeah, I should get a car. Okay. Which? Okay. The question. We can't get job in Python, sir. You will, but not in a big companies. I have seen so many interviews, and then they're focusing more on Java. But yes, in startups, you can surely try. Okay. Okay. Next question. Where's the question? Question just went up. More videos on software testing. Yes. After this, after 2 weeks, I'll be uploading some more videos on software testing for sure. When is my birthday? It's on 20 August. I love gifts. Okay. Yes, most of the companies goes for Java. That's right. Most of the company goes for Java. Um, okay. Where's the question? Is Java dying now? सर जे यूनिट भी आने वाला है क्या हाँ जे यूनिट भी आ जाएगा सो आफ्टर 2 weeks जे यूनिट है ना जे यूनिट स्प्रिंग ब्लॉकचेन सबका सबका वीडियो बनाएगा तेरा फैजल डोंट वरी सो I see some job description asking for both Java and Angular. Are they used together? Oh, okay. Now this is something everyone is preferring. We have Java. We have so in fact we have this concept of full stack development. So we have a front end, we have a back end. There are two different stuff, right? So in the initial days we used to club everything together, but now it's preferred to have two different separate stuff. Angular for front end and Java for back end. So yes, if you are working on the application and they are preferring full stack developer, then yes, you need to know both. In fact, you have a choice. If you don't want to go for uh, Angular, you can also go for React. Okay. Okay. Because of you, I learned Python. I'm from Singapore. Oh, that's great. Videos have been watched in several countries now. That's awesome. Next question. What was your first job and salary? Salary was very low. In fact, I started working when I was doing my BSc ID. I was doing part-time training. Not part-time training. It was teaching in the classes. So my first payment, it was around 2,000 rupees per month. It was the year 2010. 2010 I started, and 2,000 rupees my first payment. And I was giving I was a teacher in a class in some classes. I mean, it was before joining MSCIT, so I was there was a gap of 2 months. That's why I did that. Ankit says you're a global variable. Okay, yeah, I'm a global variable. That's oh, I should be using this concept, right? Thank you, Ankit. I will be using this. So when I take training in a classes, I am a local variable, but on YouTube, I'm a global variable. That's awesome. What's your current monthly salary? It's good, very good, very very good. Okay, like to know about your first job. Okay, so my permanent job was a full-time job was I was working for some service-based companies. I can't take name, unfortunately. I messed up with that company. So yeah, that was my. I was working for service-based company with a package of 2.5. No, 2 point, not 2.5, 1.8. 1.8 was my first package. Yeah. Um, okay. What's your native place? That doesn't matter. It's Telangana. Developer job without degree, is it possible? Yeah, developer job without degree, it is possible, provided you have skill set. In fact, you are welcome to my company. uh, we can hire. In fact, I never ask for your degrees. In fact, even if you come for the interviews, I would not ask for degrees. I might, in just for the sake of it, but your degree is not important for me and for service or some startups as well. What's more important is your skill set. Your reply for your current salary was awesome. Okay. Okay. How to get. Okay. Why everyone's talking about salaries? Ignore that. Let's put that question aside. Let's focus on technologies. Okay. Kalyan says, I saw you at Amirpet at Naresh Technology. Oh, that's right. I went to Amirpet for some meetups and then I met with them. Okay. Nice Nano, bro. Ah, great. Yo. Your company location, it's in Kalyan. Maybe we should be. I can't reveal my exact address. That's where the issue starts. Everyone will start visiting. I don't. It's not that I don't want to meet you, but it might affect the environment here. Okay, your company name, sir, is Telusko. Come on. Okay, so the company is registered now. So the company name is Telusko EduTech. It's a private limited company. Okay. Switch job, PHP to Java developer, is it possible? Yes, why not? But in Java field, you will be fresher. That's the only thing. Your videos met the expectations, bro. Yo. Okay. Being a fresher, it is hard to comprehend someone's code. I get confused by, but my seniors find it easy to comprehend the code. It is normal. Oh, okay. Hold on. So, are you talking about someone else's code? Uh, don't get confused. Even I get confused when I look at someone else's code. Everyone does. It's not uh, because see, it's easier to understand your code, but it's very difficult to understand someone else's code. Because they have their own they have their own way of writing code. They have their own variable names. In fact, some people, they don't even write documentation. They don't even use proper variable names. How would someone expect you to understand their code? But yes, if you spend some time with that code, maybe going with the flow or reading documentation, that should help. Okay, that's normal. So if you're finding difficult to understand someone else's code, that's pretty normal. Don't worry. So I'm a full stack developer and I want to join Telusko. Yes, soon we'll be hiring, but soon we'll let you know for sure. Okay, sir, will you start competitive coding ever? Not planned, but let's see. Anything can happen. Okay, React versus Angular. It depends. If you have a complex UI, of course you will go for the Angular. But if you want to get started quickly, React is great. Okay, where's the question? This question just went up. What is clutter? Is it Flutter you're talking about? I can see F and C nearby on the keyboard. So, uh, okay. C++ versus Java, which is easy. Java is easy. So that's straightforward. Is it good moving from core PHP to Python? Depends. If you have a requirement and if you want to do something in Python, why not? Kotlin or Java, which is better for Android? Kotlin. Kotlin is great. Okay, Flutter, yeah. Flutter is Flutter. Um, okay, tell us about your journey, sir. Maybe I will go for a separate live talking about my journey. Today is not the right day, but surely I will talk about my journey. There were some ups and downs. There are certain motivations you can take away. There are certain things you will understand. Oh, this is something we should not be doing. My mistakes. The wise person is someone who learns from others' mistakes. So I'll talk about that one day for sure. Okay. Navin, can you share any knowledge about Hebrews? No, no idea, sir. Why don't you develop your own? Where's the question went? My own Bitcoin to beat Libra. Okay. So first of all, we are Telusko. We are focusing on education, and we are that small. And this is Facebook. Not even this. You can't even imagine the size of Facebook. So I don't want to compete with Facebook at this point, and that's never the intention. So okay, anything about Azure, AWS? Yeah. So okay, before that, I just want everyone to hit like. I don't know if you're enjoying this session. Hit that like button, everyone. That's important. That's what motivates me to make more live, or to come live every weekend. Okay, so about Azure and AWS, so both are cloud platforms. Now, first of all, why do we need cloud platforms? Is because if you want to host your own services, so let's say if you're working in a company and then they want to host their services online, so that one way is you can have servers, you can build servers, but then building servers, maintaining servers by yourself is time consuming, expensive. So instead of that, you can go for cloud, where some external company, let's say Amazon, says, hey, you don't have to build your own servers. You don't have to go to some market and buy hardware. You can just use Amazon services. Amazon provides AWS, Amazon Web Service. Microsoft says the same thing. Microsoft says, okay, you can come to us as well. We have Azure for you. Both are cloud platform, but as of now, Amazon is killing everyone. Okay. Super like, you're really good, doing good. Great, great. I love to see that likes on the videos. That's motivating. That's a motivation. Okay. Any Python requirement in your company? As of now, we don't have a requirement, but soon we'll be getting some projects. So let's do that there. Engineering versus coding for commerce. So I didn't get your question. Are you talking about should we go for engineering or coding? Sorry, I'm not able to answer that. Okay, it's already been more than 15 minutes, I guess. Is it? So let me just. There's some. Okay. Sunday noise. That was painful. Okay, that was painful on ears. Okay, so just it's outside the office. Plans for Kadakpada meetup? Yes, we can have next week. Maybe next week, let's have a meetup. In fact, after August, in September, we'll be doing a lot of meetups. Don't worry. Best hosting Java E, always Amazon, AWS. Sometimes I feel like I should get some commissions from Amazon to promote their platform. Okay, what do you do in free time? I go live on YouTube. Okay, what do I do in free time? I watch YouTube videos. I watch stand-ups. I watch movies. I watch documentaries, and maybe some tech videos. Let's say if I want to know about why always tech. Most of the time, if I have free time, then yes, enjoying on YouTube, focusing, watching stand-up comedies. Okay, there's some work going on. I don't know if you can hear that. Uh, okay. So that's it, everyone. Last 2 minutes, last two questions, and then we are done. Already been almost 1 hour, is it? No? 50 minutes. So, okay, next question. Are you married, sir? Oh, what a question I got. Yes, I'm married. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook. You'll get all the updates. I don't know if you know about this. I'm there on Instagram. I'm there on Facebook. Search for Navin Reddy. You will get it. I'm not. I don't even remember my Instagram handle. It's Navin Reddy 20, I guess. Search about that. Okay. Next question. HTML or XML? There's no option between these two. HTML is more for making web designing, designing the website, which is having good tags and then layouts. XML is more for configuration. It's a markup language, but you can have your own tags, not like HTML, because in HTML we have limited tags. In XML you can have any tag. So basically, it is used to share data between two platforms. It is used to configure the softwares. But again, nowadays people are not preferring using XML. They are moving away from XML. Like we have JSON for web sharing. We have property files or YAML files for configuration. Okay, last one question. What is your favorite programming language you love to work in? Java. Everyone knows it, Java. Okay, where to start cloud? So we have some videos on cloud. You can start with that. Otherwise, go to AWS and they have their own tutorials. Watch them. Okay. Okay, we got someone from the members. So we have Telusko members. I don't know if you have seen that join button there. You can join. So we got Aditya here from the member. Please talk about freshers, sir. So what do you want me to talk about? So if you are a fresher and if you want to join a company, there's certain things, aptitude skills. Make sure that you are good with maths, at least to clear the interviews. Data structures very important. What else? That's it. If you know these two things and a communication, try to improve your English. Try to improve the way you talk. You should also talk with your facial expressions. That's what I've learned. Don't be over expressive, but try to do that. So that's it, everyone. That's my Instagram handle is, let me just type it here. So if you can just for Navin 2020, that's on Instagram. That you will find me there. Otherwise, you can just find me on Facebook. We are there. I can see some super chat here. Hey, hi Ram. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Okay. Kolkata meetup. Yeah, so meetups are coming up, so don't worry. So I hope you enjoyed today's live session, everyone. I know I don't want to go. I can see 300 people watching. Or should I increase the time by 5 minutes? It's just that I have some other work to start with. Uh, okay, what about Telusko internship this year? We already had interns for work that's done for this year. Or maybe at least this 6 months. Maybe next 6 months we'll be having more. Uh, okay, let's go 5 more minutes. And I don't want to go away leaving this 300 people watching this. That should be crazy. Is Hitesh your friend? Yes. Um, Shahul. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Shahul, for the super chat. Docker and Angular tutorials. Yeah, Docker is on the way. Angular, we have a paid course on Angular. That's not by me. One of my colleague helped me in that, so you can just check that out. Go to the courses.telusko.com. You will find Angular. But yeah, for Docker, it's on the way. I know why I feel that YouTube just repeat the same question every time. Is it YouTube or you? So do you do workouts? You can blame me for that. I don't. I should be, but I don't. Um, okay. Next, what more can we do with Django? You can build web applications. What else you want to do with Django? You can build web applications. You can build web services. That's enough, right? uh, okay. Vinay says, my age is 25 now. Can I enter into IT with strong practical knowledge without degree? Yes. Okay, so I cannot promise you that you will get a job in big companies, but startups, yes, they are preferring people who know stuff, but without degree. Uh, okay. Having the name with a bigger, with capital letters gives an advantage, So Dinesh Kumar, you have this big advantage. I can't ignore your question, yes, but thanks for the uh, good words about my specs. Course on AI? No, not on this platform at least. Not from my side at least, not from this platform. You can have. Maven or Gradle? Personally, I prefer to work with Maven. I don't know, I love it. But yeah, most of the companies or most of the new projects, they're coming up with Gradle. That's also good. So I use both based on whatever project I'm working on. But if you give a choice to me, I would always prefer Maven. Okay, do you have courses on Udemy? Yes. I was facing some issues with foreign clients or foreign students. They were not able to access the courses on our platform. So unfortunately, I went to Udemy to upload some videos. But yeah, we have one course on Udemy now. But soon, once I solve the issue on our platform, we will be unpublishing the course from Udemy. But yeah, so if you have already bought the course on Udemy, you will have the access for the lifetime. It will be just that the new, if you want to buy it again, then it will not be available after some time. Are you an IITian? No, I'm not. I was not that lucky. So I can say fortunately or unfortunately, I'm not an IITian. Fortunately, because maybe I'm not sure if I got into IIT, maybe I would now I've been on YouTube, and unfortunately, maybe if I've been to IIT, I could have been somewhere else doing good stuff. So hacking, no. Cybersecurity, no. Arvind says you're not helping me. Arvind, you're not helping with the question. See, you have to understand this. A lot of questions are just firing up. I'm not able to look at one question. The moment I read one question, it just went up. Arvind, try to put your answer. I can see. I can see you say I'm not able to. Uh, you're not answering, but put that question. Vinay says, so your YouTube professors are better than college professors. Okay, so nothing about that. It's just that on YouTube we have a global audience, so we have to be on our toe. It's just that maybe in colleges they are taking things lightly. So they are great professors. They know a lot of different stuff. Maybe they're not giving that effort to teach. On YouTube, we are there because we want to teach, right? So being on YouTube is earning on YouTube is not the primary intention. A lot of people ask me how much you earn on YouTube. That doesn't matter actually. That's not my main intention on YouTube. The intention is to help everyone to be global audience, to have a global audience, and being a global variable. The main intention was to help you, right? Yeah, earning money is that secondary part. If it is coming, that's great. If it's not coming, that's okay. Um, okay, Bitbucket tutorials. I should be doing that. Yeah, let's see. In fact, I should be recording. I should be taking down everything. What else you need? Let me just type it in my mobile phone. So I have this. So how do I maintain my to-do list? There are different ways of maintaining to-do list, right? So what I do, uh, it's very popular actually among people. So you can have a WhatsApp group. You can have. So I have two numbers, and I have a WhatsApp chat. So every time I get a new idea, I just paste there. So Bitbucket, Docker. What else? Yes, let me just take some more. If you are in Hyderabad, how to meet you? I'm not in Hyderabad. I'm in Mumbai. Okay. So Mumbai people will say Kalyan is not Mumbai, but that's fine. Even I used to do that. So when I used to stay in Mumbai first, I used to stay Kalyan is a Gao. Okay. How was your programming knowledge at age 20? It was good. It was great actually. So at 20, yeah, so that was a great age. So I learned programming at the age of 18, 19, and then in 2 years I was into it a lot. I used to participate in competitions. A lot of people nowadays go to hackathons, but at our time it was more of college level competitions. I used to do that and I used to win. I have a lot of prizes at my home. That was my achievement. So yeah, I was good with programming. Okay, so last one question and then we are done. I'm tired now. Sorry, I'm not able to answer every question, but that's how it is. So I hope you are enjoying this platform, everyone. Hit that like button. So share the videos with your friends. It is very helpful. And thanks for being a part of this platform. We are almost going to reach 6 lakh, or just 600,000 subscribers. A great achievement actually from my side. And thanks for super chat, everyone. That's also helpful. In fact, in super chat, we got a question. So it's from Arpan. Your tutorials help me a lot. Please give Jenkins videos. We'll try. Let's try to publish Jenkins as well. Let me just type it somewhere. Okay, I'm not passed out, Praveen. I'm still alive, but I completed my BSc IT in 2010. Just type it, Jenkins. So that's done. So that's in the list now. Okay. That's it, everyone. Say my name, Gopal. Hey, hi, Gopal. How many jobs you get after you started YouTube? A lot, a lot. So every day, or not every day, but every week, we get some opportunities in some companies, in by some platforms. In fact, most of the learning platforms nowadays, I have mail from everyone. So maybe they are just trying to get YouTubers on those on their platforms. Yeah. So that's it, everyone. Bye bye. Had a great session. Sunday session, right? Not Saturday this time. So yeah, so I will continue making videos after 2 weeks. So till that point, hold on, keep learning whatever we have done till now, and see you in the next live session. Bye bye. Thank you so much, everyone.